Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you guys Iron Giant. Now this guy is one nasty mother. I do not like him at all. Well, that is when he has a sword. And what do I mean by that? Well, as a matter of fact, the Iron Giant can sometimes break his sword. That's what I always found funny. Now, apparently his magical weakness is fire. But considering he's in a volcano, you wouldn't really expect that. Normally, I was actually thinking that this guy's weakness would actually be Blizzard for, well, actually I thought that for quite some time. Which, it made sense to me, but technically speaking, while in the game, it doesn't make any sense. And we have 3 fires, so I think we can cast a good Fire Rega spell. But I'm going to save this up for a cure just in case. Let's get at him. Now you may notice all these pots and pans all over this, all these jars and stuff hanging around here. Apparently his weakness was supposed to be fire. Well, hopefully I won't be entirely corrected on this part. Let's see if we can try to burn him with Fire Rega. But if you notice what he did with his sword, he actually slammed the floor with his sword. His sword does break if he does that too many times. And then, if you notice what I was trying to kill these little monsters for that sword. Oh god, he can't get burned. I was lied to. But okay. Now that move is just annoying to dodge. He swipes off to the side, going from his left to right. It's difficult to dodge for some reason, because you always try to run back, but even then he'll hit you. Apparently the only way to dodge that move is by heading to your back right. And he shoots little blades like that. It's always annoying. Never really liked that move. Let me just get my original items back just because I actually goofed on my part. So apparently he has no weaknesses. He cannot be stopped, slowed down, or any of that sort. Gravity, he is basically immune to it. And let's see if he can break a sword. All right. He's gonna run back and try to get another sword, but for now he's trying to tackle me. Normally when those little goblins do have swords, and that's his ground kind of attack, by the way, has a huge range, can damage you from far away. But let's see if we will try to get a sword down. Went and got it. Okay. So what we can do right here, these little jars right here, drop them into the fire like you did with oh god, I'm in trouble. But yeah, these jars, just get near them, just get one and drop it into the fire, and you'll make a huge amount of steam come out. Sadly, I goofed up again, and thanks to my luck, I tend to mess up this area. I tend to mess this up every single time. This boss will require you to run a lot, and casting magic or such will cost you lots of time, and you may end up getting yourself killed that way. Now let's see if we just try to take out these big lummox. Okay, I'm gonna try to make him crush his sword across the floor. Once you can actually break his sword, so he won't hold on anymore. But once he's in that phase, he's not entirely out of trouble. But as long as you never get hit by that sword swinging move that goes way down, you'll be safe from him, because he does cause a lot of damage with that one swipe. I hate that move which shoots rounds off like that. It's very fast, has low cooldown time, and it does a lot of damage. That is just annoying. Okay. And that did a lot of damage to me. Wow. I didn't realize it can damage you if you actually touch him. Okay, now he's in his final form of life, and drop this in here. And you can make steam appear that can dodge, that can actually damage him. I don't know if it'll ever kill him because the damage is so low. That move is annoying too, that it won't really damage him a lot. And we're done with Iron Giant. Oh, and by the way, did I mention this guy actually looks like one of the enemies from Final Fantasy X? Looks like one of the Gemini enemies. I just wanted to point that out there. I've actually played the game, and I played Final Fantasy X first, then this game. And I did notice that the Iron Giant and Gemini look somewhat similar. But okay, now we have the Mertree for Kilanda. I'm really hoping you guys enjoyed this part, as I did enjoy playing it. This was a pretty hot experience, but aside from bad puns, we will now reap our reward. Alright, a new change of scenery. Well, we get our Male Moogle Express over here at Kilanda. I didn't even realize if there was plant life here. I always found that funny. Selka code. Interesting. Now, this would be more valid if I were actually playing this with friends, but sadly, Game Boy Advances are actually out, and everybody that I know has a DS. Now, I was surprised that I wasn't able to find any Mithril on this island, as I was able to find Mithril in different areas, but maybe holding that kind of element isn't exactly this area's strong suit. And we're off to get our new artifact. Now I'm really hoping that I've gotten lucky enough to actually get the fire ring. That'll come in handy for the next level that I'm going to do. Yes, that's what I needed. And we also have an option to go to Jagon's East Bank or Jagon's West Bank. I am surprised that there is no Tipa port here. Why am I saying that? Because you are actually able to talk to Tristan and go from Tipa port to different areas as well, which will cut back on traveling time, which I like. But right now we're going to head down to Jagon's West Bank because we're going to go to some new levels. These levels will be very long, and they're very notorious to have arguably one of the toughest bosses in this game. Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this part. Next chapter, we're going to take on Konal Korak, one of the levels that is notoriously long and difficult. So I'll see you there.